Everyone has different needs, different preference, different personality. And when we pick the wrong strategy, we find out pretty quickly. Okay, it doesn't take much time for you to understand that you picked the wrong style or the wrong approach. So I want to share kind of 3 tricks, or those are going to be 3 questions you can ask yourself, and those are 3 choices you have to make to pick which is best for you. Okay, so we'll go through the 3 of them, and I'll try to give you some example. The very first thing you need to ask yourself is what is best for you between day trading and swing trading. Now, this is a basic one. Okay, this is very simple, but understand which one is best for you. Is it day trading or is it swing trading? And this can, like this, I've had experience in both, and I realized over time that for me, day trading was not really possible. Okay, and the way I realized this is I got in China last January. I was day trading before, and I really loved trading the Asian session here in Montreal. That was like at 7 p.m. at night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I loved it. Really, really good, really awesome. I would start to trade at 7 or 6:45, let's say, and I would stop at like 9:30. Okay, so that was my style. I really loved it. But then I got in China last January, and I realized I did, like, when you go to China, it's like flipped. So it started at like 7 in the morning, and the problem is that I would not be able to stop like at 9:30. It would be harder. I would have sometimes to wait for a setup. And here, like, here it's easy because here you can go to bed, you can stop trading. But when you trade the morning, you kind of want to continue until you see the setup. And that will like take all the afternoon sometimes for me to find the setup I want to trade. And that was something that, like, if I was to day trade, I would spend the whole after the whole morning kind of day trading and not doing anything. And that was kind of counterproductive for everything I want to do. Those videos, I would not be able to do all of this if I were to day trade, because that's something I realized pretty early. Well, like last January, so it's not that early, but still. And in regards to day trading versus swing trading, you might be able to trade both. It's totally possible. I know some people who trade well intraday, they trade well swing, but it really comes down to what time you have available. Okay, so, but you need to understand first what time you have available and what is best for you. Okay, if you don't have much time available, maybe swing trading is better. Okay, because it's hard to limit yourself to an hour of day trading sometimes, especially in Forex. So that's the very first trick. And I'm curious if you guys like want to comment below and tell me if you figured out which one is best for you between day trading and swing trading. Just let me know. I'm curious, and we'll talk about maybe more of those topics. Day trading is not for everyone. Swing trading is not for everyone. That's why you have to pick the best for you, basically. And the second kind of trick or question you need to ask yourself is the difference between, on one side, systematic, and on the other side, discretionary. Okay, or we could say mechanical versus discretionary. And those, sometimes it's hard because I thought for a long time that systematic was the only way to go. That if you had some discretion, you were doing things wrong. Okay, and that's what I thought. Now, today I have some discretion in my trading because I believe discretion is one of the biggest strength or biggest advantage we can have. We can solidify our trading strategy with discretion. And I think Mandy Prafjani really summarized it best when she said that her style is really discretionary. She's not able to follow a system. She doesn't like it because she's more intuitive. She's more looking to place trades with whatever happens. Okay, so that's something very different compared to someone who's going to be at this desk following clear, precise rules. Okay, it's a completely different world. Okay, so you need to figure out which one is best for you. If you're more analytical, maybe like I am, you would tend more toward the mechanical side, more toward the systematic side. If you're more kind of the artistic way, or I don't know how to like express that exactly, but you might tend more to the discretionary style, okay? And that you need to figure out for yourself as well. If you see that you start to trade and you're not happy because you have too many rules, well, perhaps it's because you're more discretionary. You need to get this feel for the market, and that's totally possible. I'm not the best at that level, okay? The only discretion I have right now in my trading is to identify the zones I want to trade, okay? And that's the only thing I have. That's the only discretion I have. I'm more analytical and I'm more kind of systematic, mechanical, and I just like that's what works for me. If you were to tell me like just trade with whatever flow of the market, I would say like, what the fuck, what flow? Like, what's the flow? So I would have a hard time. Okay, that would be really, really hard. But some people are really, really good at that. They wake up in the morning, they have like a process. Okay, so main message is you still need the process. You still need step to go through. Okay, and that is very important. You cannot just wake up and say, oh, let me trade and figure out like along the way. No, you need the process. But with the process, there's going to be discretion. You might not feel good taking a trade, and you will not take the trade for that. It's totally possible. That's what discretionary traders do. Okay, but you need to understand: can you trust yourself to be discretionary, and do you like this kind of trading? Okay, very important to understand also. And let's see the comment we have right now. Terry says, I day trade, but sometimes I do end up holding. Yeah, which is good, which is good point. I like it. Anna, both. Okay, cool. What about all-in method? All-in meaning put all capital on one trade. Don't think that's a good idea, but I'm not sure if it's the all-in you meant, ERTMODE, but we'll see. Just comment, let me know more about that. Glad to be joining. Cool. Dane, yeah, welcome. So yeah, Terry has a good point. The fact that you can be day trading, and this is, I think, the best of both world. Okay, you day trade, but you keep your trade longer. So you still have a stop loss and everything on day trading, but if your trade end up being good trades, and you see that there's a trend coming up and a trend forming, you can keep your trade. Okay, that is what we call kind of multi-time frame, and that's also what I like to do. Although I'm not going to be day trading, I'm going to be maybe on the 1 hour chart minimum. But still, if you see a trade on the 1 hour chart, you can keep it longer, okay? Because your trade is based on the daily chart, for example. And you see there's potential room on the daily chart. So that's how, and that's where having a method where you move your stop loss, or you have a trailing stop loss, can be very useful. Can be very good to catch bigger move. And that's, I think, the best of both worlds there is, having a day trading strategy, but you keep it for longer when you trade a winner, okay? And I really like that principle. Temur, welcome. Yeah, great to be here. Awesome, cool. Put all your money in one thing and go sleep and wake up. Yeah, with a huge loss. that's what I thought would be all in. Bad idea. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so this leads us to the very last trick or question, and that is going to be your take profit method. Okay, and this is really broad. It's not like two things. It's not like discretionary, systematic, or kind of day versus swing trading. It's more broad. It's more like, do you want to take profit on one part, one big take profit, or multiple take profit, or what makes you feel the best? What makes you be able to keep trading, keep going? Okay. And personally, for me, the thing I found was that I would be more comfortable taking partial profit. And many other traders do the same thing. They take partial profit. That's how they function best. Not only that, but also there's a principle that taking partial profit is kind of easier to get more cash flow, okay? If you trade higher time frame, you need cash flow because you cannot just have a trade for 12 months or whatever. I don't have trade for 12 months anyway. That doesn't happen. But you cannot have trade for a long time and not getting any cash. That's not the best way to go. It could work, but you ideally want to have some cash that comes in your trading account, okay? Especially if you need to live off it, for sure. But that's the principle. Are you comfortable having only one take profit? Or you prefer to like scale out? Or you prefer to move your take profit or stop loss along the way? Those are things that you figure out yourself by experiment. And I would say the only way to figure out kind of what works best for you is you have a simple strategy, simple methodology with a fixed take profit. You trade this for a while, and then it's gonna come up. You're gonna start to think, well, what if I was taking partial profit, or what if I would move my stop loss, or what if I would scale in? Those are things that come afterward. They don't come from day one. Okay, it's impossible. So you need to be open to them. You need to be aware of what possibilities you have and what you think is the best for you. Okay, and you're the only one who can figure this out. I can teach you 1,000, well, not 1,000, but let's say 5 strategies of taking profit. But you're going to be the one deciding which one is best. And you're going to be the one understanding which one is best. Okay, so that's really, really important. So we'll recap, and then I want to go to the questions. First trick, figure out which one is best for you. Day trading versus swing trading. Second trick, it's going to be figure out which one is best. Again, mechanical versus discretionary. Could be a mix of both, totally fine. And then third one, figure out which take profit method is best. Is it scaling in, taking partial profit, having a take profit far, or like whatever? There's multiple ways of doing that. Okay, and even with a stop loss or like take profit, there's multiple ways of taking profit, like or putting a stop loss, like having the ATR or just having a place on the chart. You figure this out by yourself over time, based on your strategy, based on the exact thing you trade. And even though someone could teach you everything, you need to be the one deciding which one works best for you. And that is where understanding yourself, reviewing, and being aware comes in really, really importantly. Okay, it's really, really important. So let's check out the questions. Yeah, ERTMODE. All in. Sure. If you hold work, yeah, safe commit. Yeah, the other thing is that, yeah, there's a good point with, and this kind of, yeah, for Forex could work, but if you have a tendency to keep your trade on a swing level when you day trade, you also have less commission or less spread. It's not gonna be a big like a big thing for swing traders because the spread is minimal. But if you day trade and you take multiple trades, like you take 5 trades, like taking 3 instead of 5 every day, like it's gonna be much better over the long run, over like a year or 2 years. Okay, that's gonna make a big difference because of the spread you pay every time you place a trade. So yeah, 3 best books on trading. I think we've covered that multiple times, Dane. 3 best book. Just comment below. Let me know. Do you mean technical trading books or kind of psychological books or books other than trading? I'm curious because the non-trading books can be more useful than the trading books. But I'll answer anyway. Just comment. Let me know which one you prefer. Dane, TheDane824. Yeah. Long EJ all in method. Yeah. What's up, Mitch? Welcome. Malkeet, welcome. So if you guys have any questions about what we talked about, just let me know. And I want to get to those 3 trading books that Dane talked about. Let's see. I think I know which one, but just let me know what you prefer. Technical books or psychological books? Okay, non-trading books. Oh, I like it. Like that. First, I would say there's not many people asking about non-trading books, which is really interesting. So let's think about that. Number 1 is gonna be the one thing. Second is gonna be the one thing. I have it there. It's by Jay Papasan and Gary Keller. Really, really good. We talked about that multiple times before. Second book is gonna be the 12-week year. Really good book for productivity. And when third book is gonna be, I would have to say like Goals by Brian Tracy. Yeah. Or yeah, Goals the mini one. Yeah. Trading the Zone, of course. For psychology, of course, big one. That's the one I read multiple times and I listened to it multiple times also. Yeah. And the other people watching, just comment below what is like a good book you read recently. I'm curious because there's multiple books. I don't think I've read all the trading books. It's impossible. So comment below with your favorite trading book or non-trading book, and that way you can maybe give more suggestion to Dane. Can you make money with the simple moving average strategy? Do you make money using the strategy? I don't trade simple moving average, although I'm backtesting something right now from my academy. It's a strategy with I think there's 3. There's a 10, the 20, the 50, the 200. There's 4 EMAs. Let's trade on the daily chart. It's basically a balance of the moving average. So I'm testing this right now. Let me see if I have the result. Doing that for some time. Take a look. Oh, it's not done yet. No. Okay. So I don't trade with moving averages, although I've had some strategies in the past, and I teach some strategies with moving average for day trading. But yeah. Oh, reading that word. Oh, dang. Yeah, I forgot. The other book that is really, really a must is this one right here. Right here. Psycho-Cybernetics. This is probably, and I forgot this one, but this is probably the number 1 book I've read in the past. Okay. Awesome book about self-image. And I think I've done like 4 or 5, maybe more videos on that topic of self-image and how it's important and why like it makes all the difference. So really good book. Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. That's a really good one. Anna, the Disciplined Trader. Yeah. kind of old, but still very good. Yeah, fully agree. And it's funny because yesterday we talked about, well, we were at a meetup yesterday in Montreal that we do every month. Maybe some of you guys came yesterday. I think so. Yeah, so we talked about books, and a couple of books mentioned. One of them was, I think it's called Pitbull, a book. It's a story of a trader or something. The other book I read, which is really inspiring, is and this is like non-trading kind of. It's Street Smart by Jim Rogers. Really good. I read this one just before I interviewed Jim Rogers when I was in Thailand, and that was really a good book. Not for trading and kind of market wisdom, but just for the inspiration. So Jim has been traveling throughout the world for a long time while he was investing, and that's just a good inspiration to hear and to learn about. So that's a book I really loved. Yeah, and he's been through all sorts of situation and like weird stuff. So it's really interesting. Cool. So guys, I hope you got some lessons from today's video. I'll finish it here. Again, sorry for the messy schedule these past couple of days. I'm getting back to the typical schedule starting today or tomorrow, whatever you prefer. Today I did the video, so tomorrow is going to be another one about the meetup yesterday. And trading is on, yeah, I like it. Anna, awesome. And thanks guys for watching, I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. If you have any question, need any help, just reach out, let me know. And I'll do my best to help. Thanks guys, I appreciate it. And I'll see you pretty soon. Ciao.